Okay, so now I have to do this. Hello, I'm over here. Sorry, I'm a little late to my own stream. How embarrassing. But I am going, my mom requested a cat. She does pretty much every year. Carved into a pumpkin. So where did it go? I just had my stencil. Oh God, did I lose my stencil? No, there it is. Okay. And then I'm just going to print this stencil. And then I have to start the pumpkin scooping fun. Not so fun. Trying to be fun, but. And I apologize for the noise, the construction. I just can't. It's too hot in here. All right, so I'm going to send this image to my computer so that I may print that. I think I can print from my phone, but let's just not go down that road right now. Okay, so Command 4. No. Command 4. Okay, but I would like that to be bigger. Sorry, this is boring. You get to stare at my pumpkin and most of my living room. Okay, so edit our tools. Oh, I can't. Okay. Tools. Well, shoot. Oh, is that because? Yeah, okay. Got it. Doesn't really matter. It's distorted. I just need the basic shape. So adjust size and make it bigger, like 2000 for the width. Yeah, it's better. Not great, but better. So more tools, adjust size. Let's do 2500. What? Okay, tools, adjust size. No, let's do 3000. No, not what I want. 3000. How's that? Oh my God, it's even worse. Okay, cancel. Sorry. Maya's here. She's here to entertain. Thanks for coming. I'm going to try and carve a pumpkin. It took me a minute. Sorry I'm late. It took me a minute to find all my pumpkin carving tools, which I should put in a more accessible place next time. But, oh, see, now it's a good size. Okay, file. Let us print for... So I'm going to make a ghost cat. It's going to be fun. Oh, let's make sure it's there. Yeah. Okay. Printer info, hopefully. Whatever. Let's see what we can do. Maya does not like the printer, but she's over here. Yeah, there she goes. She's like, what's that? What's that noise? I must investigate. Hi. Thanks for coming. I'm going to do my best to carve a pumpkin, this pumpkin right here. I'm just printing out my stencil real quick, and then I'm going to start to carve. Carving is hard work. There's construction outside. There's been construction for pretty much all year and a little bit of last year, so that's where that horrible noises is coming from. I will turn on some music in a little bit, but I just want to make sure that my stencil printed. Okay, I'm going to go get that. Give me a moment. All right. What do you think, Maya Bear? What do you think? She's like, I don't trust the printer. The printer's not a good place. So this is my ghost cat that I will be carving into. But at the moment, right this second, I'm going to need to do the fun part of taking the top off. I got like a colander and a bowl. Let me get those bowls ready so I can get all the grossness out and into the bowl. I hope everybody's having a nice Halloween so far. I know it all starts at night, but for me, I usually have to carve something, which is okay. Sometimes I think I'm not going to do it, and then I end up doing it. It's like a rite of passage for an artist, I suppose. But I don't really consider this. This is like stenciling, and some people are really, really good at it, and I don't know that I'm one of those people, but I'll try. Maya's in the way, as usual. This is my, was it? No, that's not it. No, I don't know if I still have it. I used to have My mom's like, that was your first pumpkin carving tool. I don't know if I still have it anymore. Oh, well. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Thank you for coming to watch me struggle. Appreciate it. Oh, God. Struggle is real. It's a workout, too, man, for your arms. That's good. Okay, Maya's freaked out. Sorry, Maya. Wonder if I could do better sitting down. I don't know. Oh, yeah, music. Musica. Should I lean this back a little bit so you can see better? There we go. My little headband, my little earrings. All right in the world. All right, so let me find some music. Halloween, this is what I did last night. This Halloween music, I thought that went pretty well. If you missed Mixed Media Monday, I still have a bunch of prompts from Halloween that I wrote, for Halloween that I wrote. So I might do that today when I'm doing stuff in my parents' house. Handy duty is what I'm doing. All right, back to this fun task of gutting a pumpkin. I also like to roast seeds. So if anybody's interested in that, like, I don't know if it's really a recipe, but I use a lot of butter and I just make it taste like popcorn, basically. And sometimes I use some pumpkin pie spice. This year I think I'll use a different spice, maybe some seasonal or something. Oh, God. Struggle. Let's see if I can do it with this one. Yeah. Normally I would go online and tell people about my stream, but I don't know if this is very attractive to look at. But you guys are welcome to stay here, hang out, let me struggle forever. I'm supposed to let Maya get a taste of some of the pumpkin, because apparently cats like that pumpkin on the inside, so I will put her back up here, or she'll climb up here and I'll give her a little taste of the pumpkin. Oh, goodness. Sorry, be right back. Ugh. My coffee over there. Where did I put my coffee? Oh, there it is. Got me a pumpkin spice latte today. Not just because I'm basic, but because I like to. Because it's delicious. I got this pumpkin from a farm. It's better there. Usually they're in a little bit better shape than grocery store pumpkins that have been tossed around. Normally I try to get more than one pumpkin just in case I mess up, but oh well, not this year. This year I just got one. All right, we're almost there. And I like to get one with the stem, so it's easier to remove and replace for the lantern part, you know. All right, are we? Oh yeah, that was a good cut. Good job, Susan. Look at it. Oh yeah. I think I'll put this colander. I need a place to put the guts and the seeds. So I guess I'll put the seeds. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I suppose I could do that later. I don't know. It's such a pain in the ass to get the pumpkin out later. Let me get my actual knife. Decide which one to use. These are the ones that got stolen from me once upon a time. This big bad boy and this like serrated one. I think I want this one. Yeah, that was good choice. I do not have a drill. I saw something on TikTok where this guy attached did I bring it over here? Like those egg beaters or something. What are they called? Like for batter for making a cake to a drill. And then apparently if you just go in there with that, it'll scoop out all the pumpkin without all the messy hard work. But the mess is part of Halloween, I suppose. I was going to get one for my dad, but I decided not to. That's a really good cut, Susan. Good job. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so there. Put that over there. That's the top. I'd like to keep some of the seeds. Hate to be so tedious with it, though. Guess I can do it later. Do I have a bigger scoop? I think. Maybe not. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, I kind of used to have a big scoop, but apparently not anymore. Hi, thanks for coming. Happy Halloween. So tonight, I think I'm going to finish the rest of my prompts for Halloween drawing. It's not Mixed Media Monday anymore, so I'm just going to bring whatever supplies I want to my parents' house and draw the prompts at random. I think that'll be fun for me, fun to watch, hopefully. I'll stream a little bit, go home, probably stream some more. I woke up pretty late today. I was actually lazy, so I might be awake for a while. All right. Actually, here's an idea, Susan. Put the seeds in here. Save the colander for your goo. Duh. Why didn't I think of that? I realized this year that I don't own enough orange shirts, and I love the color orange. It's one of my favorites. That purple. Halloween's a good holiday for me. All right, that's enough seeds to say. Let me see what I can do here. I got a couple of scoopers, but they're not really. Why would you make this? This is here it comes in a pack. I don't know. So, just scoop out some of this goo. Thank God I don't have to hold a phone for this. It's very messy. I want to try and make the bottom as flat as possible because, of course, that's where the candle goes. Oh, goodness. It's here. Here's the goo. I can see why parents switched to painting pumpkins, which isn't a bad craft. Why paint when you can carve? It looks so much better when it's carved. I do like to paint, but sometimes. This isn't doing too bad of a scooper. Not too bad. Probably would be easier with a drill and a bigger freaking spoon, but that's what I got. That's what I got to work with. Oh, God. I think I worked someplace where people were throwing pumpkin guts at each other. That was a gross, fun time. All right. Getting there. Getting to the gooey. That's a seed. What I don't want to do is scrape too much of the pumpkin. Down below, you get all these strings, and then you without knowing it, I've done this before, you just accidentally just scraped a hole in your pumpkin. And that's always unfortunate. Let me turn this around so I can see better. All right. Oh my goodness. We can do this. Yeah, I probably will separate the seeds later because it's not going to be for a fun viewing party. If you just watch me pick out seeds out of pumpkin cake, that's not going to be fun for anyone. Let's save the live for the actual carve. Oh, God. Okay. We're getting there. get into the nitty gritty. This actually didn't take as long as usual. Pretty happy about that. If I had a business where people would buy the pumpkins right away, I would just scoop these out. Pre-scooped pumpkins, come and get you. Come and get it. Man, I'd make so much money. Although they would have to get them really quickly because they do kind of tend to rot. All right, we're getting there. This is actually a nice handy thing. I was worried because I didn't have a decent spoon, but it's fine. It's actually pretty good. All right, I'm going to sit down to carve because it's a pain in the ass. Well, I'll try. We'll see. Carving is fun, I guess, but it's also it drives me nuts because I don't know how to put this. I guess I'm a tiny bit dyslexic and especially directionally challenged. So the shadow, this is the part that cuts out and this is the part you leave. But sometimes I mess it up. But a lot of times people don't even notice. All right. More or less, it's done. It's hollowed out. Pretty good. That's actually record time for me. Look at it go. Hollowed out. All right. Let me go wash my hands real quick. And then we will begin the carving. And I am back. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can sit because it's a lot easier to sit where there is already a chair than there is. Let me just stop talking. Okay. So, let's see here. Turn the computer around so I can see the chat. I'll carve from here. Oh, goodness. All right. Thank you for your patience. All right, here we go. So, okay, can't really see me, but I am here. So, hi. Now you can see me a little bit better. I'm carving today. This is my little Halloween headband. I also have skeleton earrings, which are pretty cool. All right, so stenciling. What I used to do was draw on it with Sharpie, but that creates Sharpie residue. And it also it doesn't always work. So what I like to do is I put the stencil on top of the pumpkin and I poke holes where it how do I explain this? I don't even know. So, but let's actually first, this is probably not the best side of the pumpkin to carve, although it is flatter. I'll give you that. This might be actually a little bit easier to carve than the other side. It's dirty though. I wonder if I could just wash it off. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, that might be actually a lot easier. Hate to do that because I definitely bought the pumpkin for the rest of the side of it, not the dirty side. But now that I'm looking at it, that would be so much easier. But I don't know. I'll try my best to see what I can do. Let me get some scissors. I'm gonna have to up my scissor game. That doesn't sound right. Usually I have a pair of scissors in every room in the house. Before I do this stencil, I just want to make sure I don't have one that I kind of like better. Pretty sure I want to do that, but just in case, see what I got. I'll point the camera down so you can look at the stencils I have in my stash with me. I usually buy these just for the pumpkin carving tools, not necessarily the stencils, but they're fun to look at sometimes. Let's see what we got. So I got Gooey Death. What is that? Walking Dead, okay. Gothic Bat, I suppose. Oh, it just says creepy. That's kind of cool. If I have room on the other side of the pumpkin, I might do this. Let's think about it. Let me see what I can do. Let me just tear that out. Well, I'll leave that there for now. So, well, is that a witch's hat? I think so. Little pumpkins. All right, that's it for that, Pumpkin Masters. What else we got? Oh, this one has a scoop I haven't opened. Ha ha ha. Keep all my stuff in a separate place. All right, this one is It's Alive. Conga Monster. I got it. Eek. That's pretty cool on the other side too, if I had to. Sometimes I don't like to do it though because it's nerve-wracking. Like I think that the whole pumpkin's going to cave in on itself, so I'd rather just do one pattern. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Hello. That's what it says. It's a ghost. Oh, it's a kitty with a pumpkin. I don't really like the design of this one. It's a little bit too, I don't know, creepy. Although it's Halloween. This one's called Nevermore. My friend. That's not really a good story. But anyway. I will say that to anybody who wants to talk later, but I don't think I can. This is a nice witch. It says, speaking of which. Some pumpkins. This is like I think it's a vampire. And this one says Wicked. I kind of like that too. I'll keep this to its side. 20-piece family carving kit. I think this one came with this is very, I might have printed this up. No, I didn't. This one has easier stencils for the young ones too. And also you can punch these out, which is really useful for the little ones because I know enough to use scissors, but scissors are not safe for everybody. I like this bat. I like this bat a lot. It's too bad I was requested to do a cat. I'm fine with cats. No offense to any cats. It's a skull. Yeah. I just buy them for the pumpkin carving tools because it's the cheapest way to get something like that. Well, maybe not the cheapest, but you get these little things. And oh, this isn't bad. I saw this online today, actually. This little cat on the fence. It's probably just better to see them online. That's what I did for my current pattern. This one is a spider web with a spider. This is a bunch of ghosts coming out of a cauldron. I think this is a tree. I like this tree a lot. I feel like I've used this tree before. I can't remember. One year I carved a John Stewart pumpkin, which I was very proud of. There's all kinds of stencils you can find online. Where's my coffee? I feel like Diane right now. Haha, if you know, you know. All right, coffee acquired. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh God, look at this cat. He's crazy. If I wanted to do a crazy cat, that would be the craziest cat. This is a peace and love hippie pumpkin. It's weird to include that in this collection, but I guess that's all right. This nice face. One of those sugar skull things, which I don't really support because it's not even Halloween. So they just use it for Halloween. I don't know what this is. I think they're ghosts. It says, oh my God. Or OMG. This is a nice looking face for a pumpkin. And these are just windows. It says doghouse. I don't know what that means. Well, anyway, I got some decent options, but I think I'm going to go with the original. So, this is my cat. It's a ghost. I'm going to put this a little now so nobody has to see my gross stomach. All right. Or actually, let me put it up here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, there's some pumpkin on my laptop. That's just never a dull moment around here. All right, so I am going to cut out the circle part first. It's a lot easier, although I'm not really sure it is, but we'll see. Actually, it might not be. If it doesn't work, I can just print another one. It's the beauty of having a printer. All right. If anybody missed it, this is my ghost kitty that I'm going to carve into the pumpkin. I like to put it up like this. It's a little easier. Thankfully, it does not matter if this cat is lopsided because it's a ghost. So that's a good thing. I need to... God, this is what I don't like about carving pumpkins. All right. I wonder if I should do something else. Let me Makes me think you kind of want to like trace around an actual circular object, so that would be easier. But actually, let me just do this. I'm gonna do what I do is I poke holes near the pattern. So poke, 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 and that not only cuts the pattern out for you, but it also transfers it onto the pumpkin. I think I'm gonna do this one piece at a time. I think that would be the easiest. So like the gray part is the part that you cut out, I think, yes. And the white part is the part you leave. I suppose you can do it the opposite, but who wants to do that? So now we're going to punch holes in this side. So I can also trace the circle while I'm at it. This is so hard to do. It's probably easier just to carve like a normal person. Just a regular old jack-o'-lantern face. I wonder if I should go on TikTok. I kind of want to, but I kind of don't. TikTok won't have a very good view, though. This is way better, so I don't know. All right, so I'm carving around the kitty cat paw. I'm just carving or putting dots around the gray part so that I can get the gray part out of there and know that I've already done that. This is very similar to how I transfer stencils that I have drawn myself onto my shoes. Okay. Because it's hard to do something all at once. I used to do that. I used to be like, okay, I'm going to do the whole stencil. Don't do that. It's hard. And then because especially if you mess up, then the whole thing is off. So this is my trick. I'll just do one piece at a time. Oh, man. Found some cute headbands in my closet. I don't even know where those came from. I guess it was probably because I was looking for stuff for last year when we dressed as bats at Forever Fit. But it's cute. All right, so let me show you what I did. Let's grab the camera. So that's what I did. So I just poke holes, and that is part of the pattern. So now I can cut this part out or just leave it there. I think I might leave it there, but I'm gonna cut it out of this pattern so then I know that part's done already. Okay, so cutting it out. Sometimes if you poke enough holes, it cuts itself out. But that's neither here nor there. I want to try and get TikTok on board if you don't mind. Sorry, the music might have to go away for that, but it's really not anything. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to put it on TikTok. I got a lot of viewers on TikTok last night, more than I expected to. I don't know what people are doing today. They might be working, or I'm not working, so I guess maybe they're not working. All right, so profile, please. I finally got the TikTok shop to work for me. Now I can't remember what I did. So I put one thing on there, and I have to go back and remember what I did to do that so I can put more stuff. They're just little things I know I can ship right away. That's what I was planning on doing, like stickers, and my dishwasher magnets are on there right now. So that's fun. All right, so I would like very much to go live. All right. How do I do this again? Oh, yeah. And live. All right. I have to rename it because it doesn't rename itself. Sorry about this. Okay. Done. All right. Now I'm live. TikTok's only going to be able to see my face. YouTube can see what I'm doing. Sorry, not sorry. Go on YouTube. But that's okay. I just can't figure out how to put. I guess I need to remember what my password is. I guess that's the key of that. Okay, so I did this, and so let me show you. This is why I cut it out. So that's how I know. Where did it go? Sorry, this camera is kind of wonky. All right. One more thing. So this isn't working. All right. So oh no, there we go. It's because I wasn't showing you the right part. So that is the part I just cut out. And I'm just going to I cut out part of the stencil and I'm going to hold it to it. So now I know what I've done and what I still need to do. All right. Moving on. Oh God, I just dropped my cat. Oh, shoot. Went under my chair. Of course it did. All right, I did it. I am back. Okay. So now I know where to start for my next part of the pattern. So I am going to continue where I left off. Oh God, maybe. Pumpkins are heavy. Sorry, TikTok, you can't really see anything, but I appreciate you joining. And if you could like this live, that'd be awesome. I will periodically show you my pumpkin adventure. So I'm going to continue to cut around the circle. And this is part of the bottom of the ghost sheet thing. I just thought this cat was so cute with the little paw prints. I asked a couple of my friends which one I should do, and they said this one, and I could not agree more. Hopefully my mom will be okay with it. It is a cat. It's definitely a cat. All right, so every time I do like a gray part, let me use this. Every time I cut out a gray part, I'm gonna cut it out on the paper so I know it's already done. So I don't go back over it. Wow, there's a lot of people on TikTok. Okay. So now we know that much is on the pumpkin, so we gotta keep going. Oh goodness. All right. So this one is just tracing around the circle right now. See if I can make TikTok show a little bit better. Okay. So I just put little dots to transfer the stencil onto the pumpkin. I don't know where I learned this. It was probably from one of those Pumpkin Masters things. It was genius. Very, very smart. This one said, well, I don't want to do it that way. Let's see what we can do. And this one has like another little part of the sheet that's lifted up. I can't decide if I want it to look like this exactly. I don't think I do. I don't know. Let's see. Since I'm carving, because that's just such a little part, so I'm going to just make sure it carves all the way through. With the circle part, I'm lifting it up because I know where it's going. Okay, that's done so far. Now we need to cut out this part. All right. So now we're about halfway done. So that's the kitty cat. That's what I've transferred onto the pumpkin so far. I don't think you can see, but it's on there. Yeah, you can barely see it. I'll show TikTok. Oh my God, stop falling off the table. Jeez. So that is what I've done so far. All right. This tablecloth is moving all over the place. Okay, so the next one, I guess I'll do I want to do the parts that are easiest to cut out first. So I'll do the top of the head. And I'm going to wait for the middle features. I just want to make sure that the shape itself is correct before I move on to the middle features. I'm also tracing around the circle itself. So I'm not going to like my own live today, TikTok. It's up to you to like it. Just double tap. Okay, so I got that part out. This is where the ears go. So I'm going to cut that part out now so I remember that I did it. Trick or treat. All right, carve that part. So that's what's done so far. Very cute. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to show TikTok what's done so far. That's what's done so far. That's what I've transferred onto my pumpkin. All right, keeping going, keeping it up. See what's next. So next is going to be, I'm going to do it in like spurts. I'm not going to carve this entire circle out. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. Okay, so that's the ear. This is where the paw is. I'm just using like a little pokey tool. So I can actually TikTok one. Let me just move you over here. That makes more sense. Okay, so now I don't have to show things twice. It's just using a little pokey tool and stabbing it. No, I don't want to do a filter TikTok. I don't even understand why you would give me that option. God, these bangs, I'm not having a good time. It's really hot in here. Okay. It's supposed to be cool tonight. It always is. It's always really cold on Halloween. You notice that? No matter what the weather was the week before, it's always really freezing on Halloween night. Thankfully, I don't have to go out there. I feel for my friends with kids. I'm sorry. All right. So I just cut around where the cat is, but I need to go back in. And if you mess up and like put a hole someplace, it's not going to matter. They're never going to see it. They're only going to see the part that's carved, or like actually not carved. That's what they're going to notice first. Right. All right. So I have it carved. Okay. But I need to go around it now with the circle part. I should have done that as I went. I did not. Way to go, Susan. Way to go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. My baby doll. I cannot sing. Please don't make me sing. All right. Okay. I was surprised I saw a lot of pumpkin carving kits out this year. I mean, yesterday I went out to Target and they were still there. I was like, wow, they were like gold when I worked at a craft store. It's like they just forgot that they would need a sharp object to carve a pumpkin with. Weird. And they all wanted to buy them last minute. Don't do that. You gotta save the ones from last year. All right, we're almost done with the outside of the stencil, and this is what I got so far. I don't know if you can see. TikTok can see it pretty well. I know what it is. It doesn't have to look like anything right now. It's just the outline. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the rest of this so I know that I'm done with it, and I don't do this twice. I also know where to position it again when I want to do the eyes, nose, and the paw prints. So, God, I'm sweating. I apologize. It's so hot in here. I can't wait. I mean, like, winter is better, at least living here, because there's no AC anytime I want it. But I don't know. It's a mixed bag. It's a double-edged sword. Okay, cut out my cat. He's a ghost cat, and now I'm going to do the features on the inside. I think I'm going to do probably the paw prints first. I think that would be easiest because they are just circles. Pumpkins are very heavy, kids. Heavy duty things. All right. And I'm going to roast seeds. I'm not going to let the whole pumpkin go to waste. I never do. I don't know how to do anything else with the pumpkin, not really. So what I'm doing with the paw prints, especially the small ones, I'm just poking straight through. I'm not like cutting a pattern. I'm just poking holes. And I probably will carve it that way, to be honest. It's hard to do little details sometimes when you're carving. Okay. Okay. Not bad. And then I'm going to just go back in and, okay. Not bad. If y'all on TikTok can do me a favor and double tap the screen so we can get more people in here, that'd be fun. So I want everybody to enjoy Halloween with me. People on YouTube, if you have not done so already, I think you have. Please like it. Hit the little thumbs up. All right, so normally today is Tuesday for me, but I have to interrupt that temporarily because of this holiday. But I can show off my Halloween shoes if you like. It's fine. I don't have anything to really... I could work on something, but I'm not going to start something new when I have all of Halloween to start with. Halloween is so much more important right now. All right. Okay. So this other cat paw is done. I traced around that one. I probably didn't need to do that, but I can always go back and figure that out later. All right, cute. Cat paws are done. Ooh, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in, TikTok. Surprised so many people are off today, or maybe they're not. I don't know, but be careful watching things at work. Oh, I was going to cut, but I don't need to cut. So, because I can already tell what I've done. It's not the same. So I'm going to do the little parts in the ears, and lastly, I'm going to do the face. Where did I put my little tool? No, there it is. Okay. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you swinging by. Been trying to do more lives on TikTok lately, but I do prefer YouTube, to be honest. It's just easier to set up the right angle. So if you would like to subscribe to me over YouTube, that is Sue's Inspiration over at YouTube, and I do all kinds of fun things there. Yesterday I did Mixed Media Monday, which is a fun little game where I draw things based on the chance of the roll of the dice. So that's fun. Okay, so I just did the ears. I'm not positive I got the ears in the right place, but you know what? They're just holes, and as long as I don't carve it out completely, I am in the clear. So I think what's really important is the face. So let's do the face, the eyeballs. All right, one eyeball done. Let's do the next eyeball. Eyeball it. Okay. Trick or treat. So hot in here. I've been keeping my candy in the refrigerator because otherwise it's going to melt because my air conditioning's off and it's been really hot in this neck of the woods these days. So apologies for your cold chocolates, but at least they're not melted. Kids. All right. I am done with the stenciling part. Let me see if I can show TikTok. Let's see. It's a kitty cat with a ghost, or is a kitty cat that's a ghost. That's pretty cute. I'm going to show my YouTube people. That is a kitty cat ghost. I don't even think you can see. Hold on. Let me move the camera. All right. Kitty cat ghost. There it is. Now I want to keep my stencil, even though I'm pretty much done with it. I want to keep it just for reference because you never know what's going to happen. All right. So next up, I have to carve. And what should I use? Should I use a big knife or a small knife? And I think I should probably use a small knife. Yeah. It just makes me feel like I have more control. I can always just go back in there with a big knife if I want to. I have some of these little detailed ones. I kind of like this one. This little serrated edge one. Okay, so I will do that. And just like the stencil, I'm going to carve away a little bit at a time. Not going to rush things. Not going to do it all at once because you never know. There might be a part that's just like hanging and then you ruin the entire design. So I'm going to carve it in chunks. All right, carving in chunks. And it's hard to carve around in circles. It's really hard. So that's another reason to carve it in chunks so that you don't miss where you're going. Oh God, this is hard. All right, hope I have candles. I think I have LED candles, so it's good enough. All right. So I just carved this little chunk. I don't think you can see, but this little chunk right here. It's not the pattern. I just know better than to carve it all at once. So carving little chunks at a time. But I want it to be like consistent with the pattern, if that makes sense. All right, come on out. Little square triangle thing. All right, it's out. My first pumpkin chunk of the day. I put it in the colander. Ugh. I managed not to get so messy this time, which I'm pretty happy with. It only took me 40 years. All right, so next part. Like I said, just carve it in little chunks because if you carve the whole thing out and you miss something, you're going to be upset because you need to go get a new pumpkin. Or you're just going to have a wonky looking pumpkin. So I'm going to carve around the pattern. This is the paw and the background. Apologies if you cannot see, but I am doing the best I can. You can always go back and round it off. It's better just to carve it and then go back and make it smaller or more even. Just make sure you're following the dotted line. Follow the dotted line. All right. Follow the dotted line. All right. All right, so we're almost done with this chunk. Pretty soon it's going to start to look like a ghost cat, and it's going to be really exciting. I think I might carve the inside of the cat before I carve the entire thing, because if I push too hard, it might just fall completely through. So it's good to have part of it. It's good to have something sturdy. Sorry, TikTok. Or actually YouTube. Can't really see anything. There's better. Let's see. Hopefully you can see better now the way I'm carving. Hopefully, and if not, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Okay. So I'm a little worried that it's going to break off this paw. So I'm just going to get a few chunks out at a time. You see? I don't want the paw to break off. Not fun for anybody. Okay. So then I'm just gonna, I already cut it out more or less, but I have to make sure the chunk comes through, and I am fine with just doing it a little at a time, because if you rip it all off at once, the paw may come with it, and then you're like, my cat is missing a paw. It's a ghost, so it could be. It could have like lost its arm in the war or something. The cat war. Oh god, the chunk of pumpkin fell. I guess I'm gonna get that later. No, I'll get it in a second. Hold on. Let me just shave these little stringy parts off. All right. Where's my cat? She's supposed to enjoy this pumpkin stuff. Oh god, here it is. Where's my kitty? I don't see her. I don't know. I'll find her. I'll find her before the live's up so she can taste this pumpkin goo. All right. Alrighty, so yeah, this is hard work, but it's a nice workout for your hands, arms. I don't know. I can't imagine being a pumpkin carving artist. I guess I could if you're like really good at it and you know what you're doing, but if you don't, that's hard work, man. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I got rid of the strings, but I can't really completely get rid of them. I hate that about that. I want to get rid of the strings because you see it when you light a candle there. Oh god. Ghost cat got stuck to me. Oh gosh, I will like my own live TikTok, but all you have to do is double tap it. Double tap. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Susan. You were so nice to like your own live. All right. Getting this done. My mom requested a cat, so that's why I'm doing a cat. She does request one every year, but that's okay. You only live once. You're welcome to have a cat. If I can do it, I don't mind. I found a cute little ghost cat pattern, so that's what I'm doing. I'm fixing it as I go along. Well, I don't really need to, but I don't want to fix it once it's all cut out because it might collapse on itself. That's what pumpkins do. All right, so this is what I got so far. So far, it's a little paw sticking out. That's what I got. I think I'm going to do, should have done the paws. I should have done the paw prints first. Let me try and figure out if I can do that. Yeah, I definitely should have done that before I cut the outside, but I am just holding the back of it so it doesn't break off. Hopefully it won't. I'm trying to cut as nicely as possible, as evenly as I can. no easy task. I can also, actually, I might do that. That's a little bit easier. One of the ways that if you ever see something that's like 3D looking and they have like a shadow and it's not like cut all the way through, they're scraping the pumpkin off of the skin. That's how I do it. So I'm going to do that temporarily for this paw. See if that'll hold up. And I can always go through it again later. But I just want to make sure that I don't forget to carve that out. And I was all praising myself for not being messy, but the carving part's the messy part because you get the chunks everywhere. All right, so now I'm going to carve the little holes and I'm just twisting my carving tool around in circles. And that's how it's going to make the little kitty cat paws. This one is not circular enough to my liking, but it will have to do. This one is a little on edge. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So that is a kitty cat paw. Kitty cat paw. All right. Don't like the strings hanging there. I'm going to have to figure that out later, but at the moment, what's important is not for it to break. That's really hard about the pumpkin carving process, is just making sure it doesn't break through. Gravity and all that jazz. All right, so I'm going to cut out the eyes now because I'm afraid that this whole thing could break off. I want to make sure it has eyes because it's a cat. Cats have eyes. I might go switch to a smaller blade. We'll see. See if I need to. Yeah, I think I will. Switch to a smaller one so I can carve with precision without making. Oh, thank you for following me. Appreciate it. You're welcome to follow me on YouTube also. I do all kinds of crazy stuff. I am a crazy, crazy artist. I try to do as much as I possibly can online right now because it gives me a little bit of validation just to be because I think I'm a good artist and a lot of people come to see me, so that makes me feel pretty good. My kitty cat's here. Mine's coming. All right, that's one eye out. Are you coming up here? Are you coming to bother me? I have an actual cat, like a live cat. Yes, I do, don't I? Hi. What do you think? You're supposed to taste this pumpkin goo. Brandon says you would like it. What do you think? No? Not your forte? You're supposed to like it. You're a kitty. What do you think of it, Maya? Yum, yum, yum. It's a vegetable or a fruit. I think it might be a fruit. I don't think she's ever smelled a pumpkin before. What do you think, honey? What do you think? Did I have pumpkin in my hair? Yes, I do. Whoopsies. What do you think, my bear? Just stick your tail everywhere. Please don't knock over my coffee. All right, I'm going to continue around my cat. She tends to make things a little bit difficult, but she is a kitty cat, and she's welcome to be here. She's my girl, my little Maya bear. My Maya kitty. Do. If you guys want to come back tonight, I'm going to do some random Halloween drawings. I wrote down the subjects and I put them in a jar, and I'm just going to draw them at random and start drawing whatever I see on the paper. It's going to be fun. I'll probably do that in between trick-or-treaters. My parents might make an appearance. That'll be fun. My parents' cats. We'll see. They probably won't want to make an appearance. And if I don't get anything done at their house, I can always just come back to my house and do it here too. Maya's sniffing everything. She's a sniffer. She's a sniffy kitty. So add to my cat eyes, and I think that's a good decision. Sorry, you guys can't see on TikTok. Oh, Maya, are you really not interested in this pumpkin stuff? No? Yeah, that's the eyes. Cool. Pretty cool, huh? It's getting there. I'm going to carve out the nose and the mouth now, too, because I don't want to have to do that when I'm afraid it's all going to cave in. I can do the same twisting thing for the nose. That actually worked really well for the paw pads, so I just poke it in and twist around. Actually, I need the other one for that one. Oh, God. Ugh. Give me one moment, please. All right, sorry about that. Oh God, every time I try to stay awake, it just doesn't happen. Okay, so, oh God, my coffee, I thought it was gonna fall everywhere. Okay, so here we are, carving a kitty cat. My kitty cat is in the way of the kitty cat carving. She wants to say hello to YouTube. She says hello. She also says hello to TikTok with her big furry tail. Where you going, Maya? Where you going? Come here. What do you think of this stuff? What do you think? What do you think, Maya Bear? What do you think? What do you think about it, huh? Oh. All right. So that's my kitty cat face. It's pretty cute. I have not carved through the entirety of the eyes yet, but that's okay. I can do it as I go along. I'm gonna say I learned my lesson before and not make this a nerve-wracking experience, and do it later. But all right, so I'm gonna press this in the middle of the shape and just go to a little twist for the paw pads. I carve it a little bit though. Okay, getting this out. Sorry, one moment, please. Let me send that to, well, I'd rather send the YouTube one, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna share this a little bit. There. That one. That one. Okay. So stupid. Where's Amber? Hold on. Sorry, one moment, please. Make sure you watch, bitch. Not who I'm about to talk to, but ignore my live, will ya? Where is she? Where is she? My gosh, I think I have her on my personal. Hold on. I'm so sorry about this. I'm getting there. There we go. All right, that's done. Sorry about that. All right, back to my regular scheduled carving. All righty. Hold on. Sorry, one more thing. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. I promise I'm here to stay now. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. So I'm just using that little twisty technique for the paw pads. That was actually a pretty good idea on my part. Good job, Susan. Anytime you have like a small little hole and you don't know how to carve it out, just twist it. Twist it good. Oh, God. All right. All right. Now both of the paw pads are cut out and adorable. Let me see if I can show you guys. There's one. There's the other one, and now I just have to cut out the rest of the shapes. I'm happy I did. Well, I didn't do the ears completely, but I think I'm going to wait on that for a little bit. Cut out the rest of the pumpkin shape. Yeah. Well, I can do a little bit of ears. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what we got. I just don't want it to break. All right. Getting there. Cutting the inside of the ears. Actually, that was pretty good. It broke apart for the ear a little bit, but it doesn't look bad. So let me show you. That's usually one of the casualties of pumpkin carving, but see, I hope you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but like it broke apart a little bit, but it still looks like an ear. So as long as it looks like an ear, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Just keep with the pattern. You can get a little creative if you want to. Just make sure you keep with the pattern. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. So I'm about maybe a third of the way done carving this, I think I'd say. Really wasn't a very hard pattern, so pretty happy about that. All right, so let's finish carving the outside, and then we'll have this cat, and then I'm gonna go through and like, shave down all the strings and all that jazz. So let's keep going. So I'm just doing one chunk at a time. Don't want to do too much too fast. One chunk at a time. Patience is a virtue. Slow and steady wins the race. That's probably a better, better quote for this situation. I've never carved a pumpkin on stream before. I'm pretty happy about it. I've done like tons of photos of carving pumpkins, but I've never done it live before. It's pretty cool. I wonder if I'm doing better just because people are watching. Hopefully that's true. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, knock on wood. Ew, just like slapped it in my face. Funny. Way to go, Susan. I was trying to cut. This is why you have to be patient. I was trying to like get the part of that I just cut out to separate, and I couldn't get it to go. So You want to cut it in little chunks. Take it out slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. All right. We're getting there. We're almost there. Let me cut through the rest of the chunky parts that I got through this kitty cat. This is just the negative space I'm carving out, so it'll stand out when I light it on fire, when I put the candle on. Let's see. Negative space is looking really cute. It's looking really adorable, I think. All right, let's get this out. Maya's staring at me like, what are you doing, Mom? What is up with you? Sorry, Maya, I know you don't understand. I don't understand why you're not into the pumpkin goo. I thought cats liked that stuff, but maybe not. Okay, so this shit, I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. I was not paying attention and I cut through some of the ear, but that's okay as long as like the majority of the shape is there. I don't think anybody's gonna notice. And if you notice, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Maya's here on YouTube. You can't see her on TikTok, but she's on YouTube. She's very interested in what I'm doing. Aren't you, baby girl? So I'm just carving. It's a ghost cat. Carving it out of this pumpkin I bought on Sunday out of a local, semi-local farm. It's not a farm I've ever been to, but it's like a farm somewhere in like the boonies of Maryland. It was a pretty nice little farm. It was cold that day, though. Not a good farm day. All right, so you just want to go back over your lines and just keep carving until it pops out or until you find a good place to pop it out. That's what I'm doing. It's getting there. It's really cute. I'm really happy with this. I'm glad I got to do a ghost because I really like the ghost designs I saw this year. They were really adorable. Oh, God, I'm so hot. I'm so sorry. It's so hot in here. I have the door open, but it's still kind of sweaty. It's supposed to be cooler today. What happened to that promise? Come on, weather people. Come on, meteorologist. Let's keep to your words. Probably going to be tonight where it's freezing. All right. So carved. I guess I can just continue with the shape and just like go back and do the details later. I think that's probably a better idea. So I'm going to keep going. Cut out around the paw and around the rest of the circle, the negative space. So the kitty cat pops out. The ghost kitty. All right. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. And a few people on TikTok would like to go over to my YouTube later tonight. I will be doing some drawings at random, all Halloween themed. It's gonna be fun. I've got to do it while I'm in between times I'm answering the door for trick-or-treaters. So that'll be pretty fun. Let's see if I can share this with somebody. Hold on, one more person I want to share it to. Do. Where is she? Oh, God. There we go. I didn't see it at first. There we go. Let's see what I can do here. All right. So, where was I? Carving out the paw and the rest of the circle. This knife is not double-sided, so I have to remember to use the actual sharp edge when I'm carving because that's how knives work, just so everybody knows. The other knife I was working with is double-sided. Double serrated, I don't know what you'd call it. All right, we're getting there. Hello, thanks for joining. It's a lot more visible on YouTube right now, but TikTok's fine. This is me. I'm carving a ghost pet cat. It's adorable. My mom requested a cat, so I am doing a cat because That's what she wants. And I found a really adorable pattern, so I'm doing this. So if you're carving pumpkins, you want to do like a little chunk at a time, because if you try and do it all at once, it could just cave in on itself, and then you'll be a very sad puppy, sad girl. I will be sad for you. Sad panda. All right, so there is another chunk. The cat is in the background. She's playing with the tools. I don't know if anybody can see. Probably not, but she'll make an appearance pretty soon. This is what I got so far. Kitty cat goes. Ooh, that's a good place to put it. All right, so let's see what we got here. Trick or treat. Hi. Thanks for joining. If you guys could do me a favor and like this live, I'd love that. Get more people in here. Help us celebrate the season, the Halloween festivities. I like to carve on Halloween Day. It's fun. Where you going, kitty kitty? Mine's leaving. Says, I'm out of here. It's time for me to get a snack. Alright, so we're getting there. We're almost to the edge of the kitty cat ghost pumpkin. That's really adorable. I love it. I'm going to light it up. Don't worry, I'll at least put some LED candle in there so everybody can see what it looks like when it's lit. Once I'm done, but I still have a little ways to go. I got to carve through all the strings and make it as defined as possible. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. I just carve the pieces out in little chunks. That's easier than trying to get the whole thing separated and then maybe it breaks. All right. Okay. Sorry, let me get the bigger one. Get the bigger one. Whoops, where flying pumpkin. I wasn't sure that was going to go anywhere. Okay. All right. So that's more or less done, and now I got to keep on going. Keep on trucking. This is what I got so far. You guys can't see it. There it is. That's what I got so far. Look how adorable. I'm very happy with it. All right. Circles are hard to carve in pumpkins, which is ironic because pumpkins are circles basically, but it's hard because it's a rounded surface. But as long as you do it a little at a time, you should be able to get it carved pretty well. I like it when things are in circles and squares. Circles are preferred. I don't even know why. I just like designs that are in circles. All right. So far, so good. Look how cute. He's so adorable. We're almost there. We just have to do the feet, which are basically just little parts of the ghost sheet, which is fine. Made a little mistake. I cut a little bit too high. That's okay. Always fix it. I mean, it's hard to fix these things, but you can make it look better. Make it look like it was supposed to be there. Hello. Thanks for coming. Please like this live by double tapping the screen. I'm also on YouTube, currently streaming live. Don't get as much engagement there, but I still do my best. That's all I can ever do. All right. go. Chunks are flying. Pumpkin is flying. All right, every time I carve out a chunk, I like to show you guys how far I've gotten. There we go. All right, so now I gotta wrap this chunk. This chunk is like supposed to be sort of, I didn't draw it that way. It was supposed to be like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't matter. It was supposed to be not completely cut out, but it's okay. I think it looks better and definitely easier this way. You want to make sure you leave spots where it's going to attach to the pumpkin, because otherwise it's just going to fall right through. If you guys want to join me tonight, likely on YouTube. Hopefully I might do it on TikTok. I haven't decided, but I'm going to do like a little drawing challenge in between answering the door for trick-or-treaters. They're all going to be Halloween drawings. It's going to be a fun time. So where is this? I traced around this circle, but I'm not so sure I'm going to need it. This is not something I planned. I'm just going to carve like a little line. You see what I'm saying? So I traced around right here, but that's where it attaches to the pumpkin. So I'm just going to carve like a little, I don't know, like a little space, a little line, just so it defines it a little bit better. Hopefully that'll work out. I am being creative at this moment. So what time is it? Oh, it's almost 2. Okay, cool. Hi, Maya. Maya's back. She's here to say hello. All right. That's pretty good. So I wanted it to be attached to the bottom, but also make it look like it's floating, kind of. I don't know. I just didn't want it to not be defined. I do not have any extra pumpkins at the moment. I usually try to get extra pumpkins in case something goes wrong. But this time I just got one pumpkin. I got it. It's pretty good quality. I got it from a farm this year. It's like the ones at the grocery store, they tend to be a little bit less quality because people throw them around all over the place in those cardboard bins. But that's okay. I have plenty more Halloween artsy things to do if you guys want to keep watching. Thanks for liking this. Appreciate it. We'll need to clean this up and take a little break first, but I can do the Halloween drawing things here since I didn't think it was I didn't think this was going to take I thought it was going to take a lot longer to do this, but that's good. That's good. So, all right. So now the design is cut out mostly, and that is a ghost kitty. Look how adorable it is. And what I want to do now is go in and make sure all the little strings are detached and it's more defined. So let's get this chunk of pumpkin right off of there. All right, so I'm just going to go in and round off all the sides and get the strings out of the way because those are so annoying when you try to light the pumpkin and that's all you can see is strings. All right. Hello. So trying to get the strings out. This is actually one of the most frustrating parts to me about carving pumpkins is because they just never go away. The thing about a pumpkin is it's full of strings, just like any squash, like a spaghetti squash, tons of strings. So trying to get those to get out of here. I wonder if scissors would work. Think about that. But at the moment, I would like to do it this way. All right, so far so good. Don't want it to carve as much through as possible. Let's do the bottom. Should I just leave that? I think I should just leave that. The one on the bottom, I don't think I'm going to cut it all the way through. What should I do for the eyes? I want the eyes to cut all the way through, though. So let's go back. Let's do the smaller one so it doesn't cut away too much too fast. All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for liking this. I'm having a good time carving a pumpkin. Appreciate you guys coming by and watching me. On YouTube, I advertised. I might have done it. No, I didn't do it here. On YouTube, I advertised that there would be a struggle, and I'm not really struggling. I'm sorry. False advertising. Got me a pumpkin spice latte today. Doing all the things. So I want to be careful not to break the kitty cat off from the rest of the pumpkin, but I want to carve through the eyes. Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween. All right, we're getting there. We're almost there. I really like this pattern. It's adorable. All right. All right, we're getting there. This eyeball does not want to come out. Pop out, you little kitty eyeball. Sorry, Maya, no offense. Okay. All right. Okay. Trick or treat. All right, let's do this. Looking good. Looking cute. Oh my gosh, my back. Okay. Sweating. So hot in here. Apologies for the construction noises, but I can't sit here without the door open. It's too hot. Oh wow. Thanks for coming, everybody. Happy Halloween. Just carving a kitty cat pumpkin. And I also have my own kitty cat who's very curious. See, there she is. Maya's here. You're very curious, aren't you? See, I want to smell things. Yeah, smell everything. Smell all the things. God, there's so many strings here, and I just can't handle it. I want them all to go, at least, can I help you? What is it, sweetheart? Say, is it time to pet you? Is it time? I didn't know it was time. I apologize, sweetheart. I apologize. Yeah, see, it's time. It's petting time. Okay, so this paw pad I almost cut all the way through, but I did not end up doing it. I'm just going to go around and around to make it more round with my knife. That's working pretty well. Hi. What's the matter, little girl? What's the matter, sweet baby? Let me fix the headband thing because my bangs are gross. Whew. There we go. Not my favorite look for myself, but I got to go get my hair cut sometime, even though I said I wasn't going to. I said I was going to grow it out, and I might still grow it out. I'll just get the bangs cut because I can't handle it. I can't stand it. All right. I love little kitty cat paws. I love kitty cats. Yes, I do. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining. If you guys could just like this live by double tapping, that would be awesome. My kitty cat wants attention. My kitty cat wants attention, doesn't she? My kitty cat wants attention. See, everybody, say hi to Maya. Maya is a little needy girl, but she's my love. She's the love of my life. Don't know what I would do without you. You can never die. You know that? Never. All right, so I'm just going to go around to make this a circular pattern just by you guys can't even see. So I'm just taking the knife and I'm just going, and that's how I'm shaving it in a rounder shape. Hi. What's the matter, sweet pea? What's the matter? I do save the seeds, or at least I try to, more or less. Make little roasted pumpkin seeds, which is fun. I make them taste like popcorn. I don't really have a secret recipe. I just sort of use a lot of butter and salt. And so Sometimes I use pumpkin pie spice. That's not bad. I had no idea that this was a good time for TikTok people to come on. That's great. That's so cute. I am so happy with it. I wish the strings were gone. Let me see what I can do here. Let's see. Ugh. See if I can carve the strings out a little at a time. Little bit at a time. Oh. Okay. Friend said something interesting. It's weird, but I guess that's all right. So I'm just carving it up, carving it good. Just trying to get the strings out, basically. Let me see if I can put you guys down. Oh, that's a much better view. Okay, hopefully that's what I thought was going to happen. Oh yeah, that wasn't very nice. Wasn't very nice, kitty kitty. Not very nice at all, sweet baby. Sweet baby girl. Not nice. Not nice at all. Honey, don't move that. That's not for you to move. You're such a kitty cat. You are such a cat. All right, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Let's see if I can do it. Where are my scissors? I'm just going to cut it out. All right. See if I can just give this pumpkin a... You are in the way. Nobody can see. Nobody can see because of you. See if I can give this pumpkin a little haircut. Oh, yeah, that does work. That works pretty well. Snip, 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 snip. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate that. I've never streamed at this hour of the afternoon before, and I'm actually doing really well. I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm getting a lot of engagement, so I'm very, very thankful for that. It's nice of you, Brandon. Thank you. I'm almost done, actually. I just need to make sure the strings are cut. This is what I got so far. I'm showing YouTube. It's a ghost kitty. I got on TikTok, too. Stream conception. Streamception. Got it. Get it. Conception doesn't make sense. All right. This is such a good angle. Why didn't I do this before on TikTok? This is much better. I will do it for YouTube as well. Let's see. Can you guys see better this way, maybe? Hopefully. I don't know. It's a ghost kitty. It's a ghost kitty. I'm giving it a little haircut on the inside, all the little strings that the pumpkins do, because I don't like it when it interferes with my candle. And I'll go through and scrape it all out again. Maya's not very interested in the pumpkin. I let her sniff around, and she doesn't really seem like she wants to eat it. It's strange, but she did like to sniff it. Maybe it was just your cat. It's such a messy process. I want to compare pumpkin carving to tie-dye art. Tie-dye looks awesome. It's a fun thing to do, but man, it's a job. You don't have no idea how much work goes into that. Trust me, from somebody who used to do demos of it for a craft store. Not demos, what is it called? Crafts, I guess. Interactive ones. All right. Are the kids off today? I don't even know. For schools, I don't remember. I feel like some people said that they were. I have a couple of teacher friends. I can't remember if that was Montgomery County or not, though. Seems like a shame. What about the Halloween parties? That was the best part of school. Going to school on Halloween and the little parades. That was fun. I wonder if they still do that. Ghost kitty. Ghost kitty. All right, working on strings, working on strings. All right. Hello, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a happy Halloween. So far, so good for me too. I'm gonna go over to my parents later tonight. I probably will. I wonder if my mom can eat pumpkin seeds. Maybe. I'll try. She has a lot of issues with dietary things, but it's fine. We'll see what happens. I'll just bring them. Worst comes worst, she just won't eat them. I'll eat them. They look like I can make them taste like popcorn. I need to go through all this stuff, this like pumpkin stuff, to get the seeds out. But that's a job. But I guess I'll put on like a nice horror movie or something and just sit back and pick out seeds. Why not? Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. Happy Halloween. If you don't know, I'm streaming live both here on YouTube and on TikTok currently. TikTok, I had no idea that so many people would come on here at like 3 o'clock. Well, it's like 2 o'clock, but I'm happy. I might do more afternoon streams after all, if that's what works for people. Sure. Maybe it's just the subject matter. I'll be covering a pumpkin today. Oh, man. It's hard to stream on TikTok because I guess I could do it on my computer, but I don't really know. Usually TikTok is made for phones, and it doesn't always get the best angle for all of the stuff that I do. But this one actually is pretty good. And I actually have a pretty good angle for both YouTube and TikTok this time. So I am pretty happy with that. Let's see. So just working on the strings and rounding everything off. Let me look at the design some better. It's easier just to look at the design and make sure it's going well. All right. So I'm poking through the eyeballs, not literally, of course, because I want those to show when I light the candle inside. Haven't decided yet about the paws, the paw pads. I don't think that really needs to be poked through, but I'll think about it. I'm just afraid it's going to break off. It's usually my thing about carving pumpkins is if it breaks off, you're done. The whole thing is just collapsing. And I guess I have to keep this inside because I have crow friends and they like to have snacks and I just don't want them to snack on this. Not yet. I will later. Or maybe I'll just leave it to my parents. They can snack on over there. All the crows can go over there. So far so good. So far so good. Kitty kitty. All right. All right, TikTok. I think I'm going to stop the stream on TikTok. I'm going to go over to my friend's YouTube and see what's going on there. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Happy Halloween, TikTok. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to go over to YouTube and see if I can watch his stream. All right. Alrighty, like your stream. Give me one moment. This is probably not very fun to watch. All right, that's done. All right. It's almost done. I'm pretty happy about it. It did not take as long as I thought it would. It's good. Nobody needs a long ass pumpkin carving session, although I've been streaming for over an hour, so I don't know. I prepped a little bit, but not much. I like to scrape as much as I possibly can, make the bottom as flat as possible so that especially if you're lighting a candle, like an actual candle, so it doesn't tip over and light the pumpkin on fire. I guess that wouldn't really happen. It's too wet, but you know what I mean. Let's not cause a fire this time, not this Halloween. All right, pretty good. I'm actually pretty proud of it. And I don't think I'm going to carve all the way through the paw pads. I think it's going to stay the way it is. Just double check that it looks okay. God. It's fine. I almost stabbed myself in the face. It's fine. No, I didn't. My finger slipped. Okay, so that's what I got. It's a kitty cat and it's a ghost. I am going to light it up. See what I can do. I'm going to turn off the lights. It's daytime, so it might be hard to see anyway, but I'll do my best. Let me see what I can do. I go get me an LED candle. Go get me an LED candle. Let's see what I can do. I have one in here. Oh, I have regular candles. I could do that. Actually, prefer that. All right, see what I can do. Let's bring the house down. I need to turn off my overhead light. I do that the old-fashioned way by going on Govee. That's not the old-fashioned way, Susan. All right. Okay, so, all right. These little tea light candles, they tend to, oh, this is from Nicole Craft brand. Oh, all right, let's see what I can do. Saving the fire for next time. Got it. Appreciate it. I could. I kind of want to just do this. Should I put more than one? I don't know. I'll just put one for now. Let me light it up. I got my weapon of choice. If it'll work. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Wonder if a tea-light candle would work better. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's not really showing up very well. But it's not dark enough, you know? I could do one more thing. I could. Should I? Maybe. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Maybe if I put more than one candle in here to show it better. Or maybe I should just take it into a dark room and show it there. Decisions. I need to put it in my bathroom. Anyway, I think I'm more or less done. I will definitely take a picture of it when it's lit and in dark. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Also, tonight I'm probably going to stream again and do because I have a whole jar full of Halloween drawing challenge prompts and I don't want them to go to waste. So I might do that in between trick-or-treating at my parents' house, or I would do it after trick-or-treating, which is probably more practical because then I wouldn't have to lug over a whole bunch of art supplies. So, oh my gosh, pumpkin is going everywhere. Okay, thank you for watching. Happy Halloween and have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.